What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about all the tasks to get from level 40 to level 50 in Pokemon Go. What are the best ways to do them? We're gonna have a bunch of tips and tricks to speed through all of these tasks. Timestamps below as always, let's hop right into it. So first things first is you're gonna need 156 million XP to go from level 40 to level 50 in Pokemon Go, on top of the 20 million XP that you already had to go from level 1 to 40. It's crazy because it's 7 times the amount of XP to go from level 40 to 50 compared from going level 1 to 40. So if you still need XP, I have a video which I'll link below and up here explaining on how to get XP very fast. We go through all the best methods to grind XP. Feel free to check that out. With that out of the way, let's start talking about the tasks, starting with the level 41 tasks. So the first task to get to level 41 is going to be power up a legendary Pokemon 20 times. Now, powering up a legendary Pokemon is definitely tough for free-to-play players. The best way to do this is going to be obtaining a lucky legendary Pokemon through trades. Now, when you obtain a lucky Pokemon, it's actually going to be 50% off Stardust prices for powering up, so powering up a legendary is actually going to be really cheap. Another option is if you don't have enough candy to power up a single legendary 20 times, you can do multiple legendaries just one time. So for example here, I can come into my storage, search legendary, come to this Azelf, maybe, power it up 2 times or whatever, and then come over to, Uxie, power it up a couple times, and then power up whatever legendaries you have candy and Stardust for. That in combination with the lucky trick should be pretty easy to complete this task. Win 30 raids is very easy. Just go ahead and complete 30 raids. If you are a free player, this will take you around a month of free raid passes. But of course, if you do spend money on raid passes, this will go faster. 1-stars and 3-star raids do count towards this, so you can just go ahead and complete those. Or you can always use Discord, PokeGenie, PokeRaid, or any of these raiding apps to host raids and have people help you take down 5-star raid bosses. Catch 200 Pokemon in a single day. The easiest way to do this is going to be during a community day. Of course, you can just go ahead and catch 200 Pokemon any single day. Just schedule yourself a time when you have, maybe 2 hours to play Pokemon Go. Go ahead, use the quick catch technique and catch 200 Pokemon. But again, community days, any special events that you're gonna be playing is gonna be easiest for this. Finally, earn 5 gold medals. Now there's a lot of tasks in which you need to earn gold and platinum medals in Pokemon Go, but I do have a full guide on platinum medals and what are the best ones to get, the easiest ones to get towards your medals. So I will link that below and up here if you wanna check that out after, if you're in need to get the platinum medals, as the platinum medals are gonna be one of the hardest things to get. Once you complete all these tasks and get 6 million XP, you'll get 20 Ultra Balls, 20 Max Potions, 20 Max Revives, 20 Raspberries, an Incubator, a Premium Raid Pass, and 1 XL Candy. I just want to note that if you don't complete the task in time and you go over the 6 million XP, so you keep collecting XP over the 6 million, XP does transfer over into the next level. For example, you could be level 40 and haven't completed any of the tasks and have the amount of XP to get all the way to level 50. The only thing stopping you would, of course, be the tasks. Okay, moving on to level 42. So it's going to take 7.5 million bonus XP on top of level 41 XP to get to level 42. First of all, evolve Eevee into each of its unique evolutions. Now I have a guide up here explaining on how to evolve all the Eevees, but if you haven't used the name trick, this is a great time to do it. If you don't know the name trick, you can pretty much name your Eevee a specific thing and it'll instantly evolve into Eevee. However, this only works once for each evolution. This is generally a pretty easy task to do. Just check the video on how to evolve Eevee. Use items to evolve Pokemon 15 times. This requires you to use items like Sinnoh Stones, Unova Stones, King's Rocks, all that stuff to go ahead and evolve Pokemon. In your storage, you can actually search item and it'll show you all the Pokemon you can go ahead and use items to evolve. So what I recommend doing is coming here, searching item, and then coming into the Pokemon you can evolve and just evolve 15 of these. Of course, you will end up using an item. So maybe, any of the items you want to keep, maybe don't use, but it's pretty easy to do. And if you're in need of items, you can get them from battling Team Rocket leaders and also your 7-day Pokestop streak, you do get evolve items. Make 3 excellent throws is very simple. Just try your best on easy excellent throw Pokemon like Wailmer, Gothita, things in the wild. Should be pretty easy. And use 200 berries to help catch Pokemon is pretty easy as well. Just go ahead and make sure you're constantly using berries. Even if they're just Nana berries and they won't really help you very much, just use them to complete the task. Getting level 42 will get you 20 Ultra Balls, 20 Max Potions, 20 Max Revives, 20 Nana Bears, an Incubator, a Premium Raid Pass, and an XL Candy. Moving on to level 43 tasks, we have 9 million XP to get to level 43 on top of the XP for the other previous levels. First of all, earn 100,000 Stardust. Now this one just requires a grind. Of course, you get 100 Stardust for every Pokemon you catch, unless there's other bonuses you have. So that's, I think, about 1,000 catches. I'm not 100% sure, but just catch Pokemon, play GBL, just play your game. This will be pretty easily done. Use 200 super effective charge attacks. Now there's 2 ways to do this. First of all, you can go into a legendary 5-star raid by yourself using a free raid pass, and then just enter the raid and use your Pokemon and just keep using super effective charge move attacks on the Pokemon. You won't actually be able to defeat the Pokemon by yourself, as there's not really a lot of legendaries, as I think there's only like one legendary that can actually be soloed. So you will fail the raid, but then what you can do is just re-enter that raid and continue using that raid boss kind of like a punching bag for your super effective charge attacks. Now that's your first option, and the problem with that is if you go ahead and complete the task, you have to make sure you have people on hand to actually end up doing the actual raid after and inviting people and beating the raid, or else you'll lose your raid pass. So the other option, and if you're at home and you have no raids near you, is going to be coming to the training section, coming into the one of the leaders. You're going to want to come in here and you want to choose a Pokemon that does super effective damage on the team leader. I'm going to go with Politoed in the Great League against the Sandella, and what I can do here is just Weather Ball spam. So here you go. We're going to go bang, 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 bang. We're gonna hit Weather Ball, and then we're not gonna charge it so it does the least amount of damage. This will hit Sandella, and it will count as a super charge attack, but it will do barely any damage. So what I can do is just kind of use this Combuskin as a punching bag and just keep spamming these Weather Balls, and they will slowly add up. So those are your two options for that task. It's generally pretty easy. It just takes a bit of time. Catch 5 legendary Pokemon. Now, when they say legendary here, it actually technically counts as legendary / mythical Pokemon. So what you can do very easy for this is just go ahead and open a Melton box, catch 5 Meltons, and you'll have this task. If you don't know how to get a Melton box for free, again, I'll link a video below. Since I have the video, it's 1 minute on how to do that. Finally, earn 5 Platinum Medals. We already talked about how to get the Platinum Medals. Check the video below. From 43, you'll earn 20 Ultra Balls, 20 Max Potions, 20 Max Revives, 20 Silver Pineapple Berries, an Egg Incubator, and a Raid Pass, and 1 XL Candy. Moving on to level 44. So it's going to be 11 million XP to get to level 44, plus the XP from the past levels. So the tasks for this level are going to be win 30 battles in the Great League, win 30 battles in the Ultra League, and win 30 battles in the Master League. So you have 2 options for this again. You can go into the Go Battle League, you can check what league is currently happening. I believe right now is the Master League, and you can go ahead and just battle in the Go Battle League and win the battles. Now that method will take long, as you do need to wait for the leagues to rotate around, since currently right now you can only battle in the Master League, so you have to wait till the Ultra League and Great League come back around. But the second option is going to be find a friend and just go ahead and challenge them to a battle in either the Great, Ultra, and Master League. Get your friend to use 10 CP Pokemon, instantly beat them, and that technically will count. So what you can do is just battle your friend 30 times, him using 10 CP Pokemon, and you instantly kill them. Do that in the Ultra League and do that in the Master League, and that task will be very simple, as you don't actually have to battle in the Go Battle League for those tasks. The final task is win 20 trainer battles in the Go Battle League. Now this actually requires you to go into the Go Battle League and win 20 battles. If you have never battled in the Go Battle League, you will be a rank 1, in which people are not very good down there, so it should be generally pretty easy. You can do up to 25 battles a day, so you could technically do this in 1 day if you win 20 out of your 25, but for most people this will probably take 2 days. Just go ahead, try your best. Hitting level 44 will get you 20 Ultra Balls, 20 Max Potions, 20 Max Revives, 20 Raspberries, an Egg Incubator, a Raid Pass, and 1 XL Candy. Okay, moving on to level 45 tasks, which are arguably some of the hardest tasks. So it's going to be 13 million XP plus the XP for the past levels. First, we have defeat 100 Team Go Rocket Grunts. Now this task does take a long time to do. You're pretty much just going to want to go ahead and battle a grunt every time you see one. You can battle the grunt balloons that appear above you at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. That's when balloons will appear. And a bonus tip to actually get more grunts spawning on the wild is when Giovanni does come back. Currently, Giovanni is gone until December, if you didn't know. But when Giovanni does come back, you can actually equip a Black Rocket Radar if you have one, and then all of Giovanni's decoy grunts will spawn on the map. And then if you find those decoy grunts, technically there's more grunts on the map at Pokestops that wouldn't normally be there because of Giovanni, in which you'll have more grunts to battle and complete this task faster. We have Purify 100 Shadow Pokemon. Now this one does cost a lot of Stardust. You're gonna want to use the 6 Queens to do this task. A Queen for me is technically a Pokemon that only costs 1,000 Stardust to purify, so it's pretty cheap to do this task. This includes Pokemon like Weedle, Magikarp, Poochyena, Starly, Rattata, Zubat, Bidoof, and Aeron, and then all of their evolutions. All of these Pokemon in their shadow forms is only 1,000 Stardust to purify. So if you purify only these Pokemon, it'll cost you 100,000 Stardust to go ahead and complete this task. This is a tough one to do, but that's what I recommend doing. Stock up those Pokemon, and if you're not level 45, start stocking up those Pokemon so when you hit that task, you can do this very easily. We have defeat a Team Rocket leader 50 times. Now, if you look back at the defeat 100 Team Go Rocket grunts, from defeating those grunts, you end up getting 16 Team Go Rocket radars that you can use to battle the rocket leaders. So this task right here is the one that's going to take the longest. You need to defeat 300 grunts to get the amount of Team Rocket radars to battle 50 leaders. So when I kid you not, when you're level 45 and you see a Team Rocket grunt, you need to make sure you battle it, because you need to start adding up the mystery components so you can get rocket radars and complete the Team Rocket leader. I just want to note, if you have a Team Rocket radar active, there is no point in battling a Team Rocket grunt since you do not get a mystery mystery component. You only get mystery components when you don't have a Team Rocket radar. So just remember that when you don't have a radar, battle grunts. When you have a radar, battle leader, and then continue battling grunts. Finally, earn 10 platinum medals. We already talked about that. So let's move on here. From hitting level 45, you're gonna get 40 Ultra Balls, 40 Max Revives, an Elite Fast TM, which is very good, 2 XL Candies, 2 Incenses, 2 Lucky Eggs, a Super Incubator, 2 Lures, and a new hat, which you can check out on screen right now. Now, moving on to level 46, you're gonna be taking 15.5 million XP to get from level 45 to level 46, plus the initial XP from the past levels. First of all, complete 100 field research tasks. This one, again, just requires a grind to do. You get field research tasks from spinning Pokestops, and you can complete them. You gotta complete 100 of them. I find one easy way to do this is gonna be during community days, since the community day field research tasks are very easy to do. Usually require you to catch 3 of the community day Pokemon. So if you wanna grind this out during community day, it can be pretty easy. Take a snapshot of a Pokemon 7 days in a row. This one, I just recommend putting yourself a reminder every day to go ahead, take a snapshot of a Pokemon in your box or your buddy Pokemon. Make 50 excellent throws is, again, just a harder version of the task we saw earlier. This one just requires a slow grind. And remember, look for those Pokemon like Wailmer, Gothita, those easy excellents in the wild. And then hatch 30 eggs. Again, this one is just a grind. I recommend hatching those 2-kilometer eggs. And if there's an event like a hatch egg distance or a quarter hatch egg distance, it's a great time to do this task, as those 2-kilometer eggs on quarter egg distance is like, 400 meters to hatch an egg. So you can grind a lot of eggs out on your free incubator, and this task will even go faster if you end up buying incubators. From hitting level 46, you're gonna get 30 Ultra Balls, 25 Max Potions, 20 Max Revives, 25 Raspberries, an Egg Incubator, a Premium Raid Pass, and 1 XL Candy. Now let's move on to level 47, so it's gonna be 18 million XP, plus the XP from the past levels. We have win 30 raids using a team of all unique Pokemon species. Now to do this task, you just wanna make sure that the team you're going in has all different Pokemon species. So you can't have, 2 Gengars on your team or, 2 Garatinas. I recommend coming into battle when you're at this level, and you're gonna wanna come down to raids and gyms, and you're gonna create a team. Obviously, this is my team down here, but you just wanna make sure everything on the team is different. And what you can do is just make sure that you're always using that team when going into raids to go ahead and take down a raid boss. You don't even technically need to fill up the team all the way, so you can technically just like run 1 Pokemon if you want. Right now I have 5, so you could run 5 if you want. Then you can go ahead and either do 1s or 3-star raids if you want to be easier, or you can get carried in 5-star raids by your friend. Just make sure your friends has good counters, and then you can use whatever Pokemon you want. And if your team of unique species actually has good counters, that works as well. Win a 3-star raid using only Pokemon with 1500 CP or less. So you can either do this legit and use your Great League Pokemon to go ahead and take down a 3-star raid, or what I did is just get a friend or a couple friends to help you take down a 3-star raid to do this very easy. There are some pretty attractive 3-star raids, like I remember when Heracross was in raids is when I did this. So plenty of people want to do Heracross, so plenty of people are willing to help you out with this. And you can always use a raid app, again, like I mentioned, PokeGenie, PokeRaid, or a Discord to find people to invite to your raids to help you out with this. Just make sure that none of your Pokemon are over 1500 CP. Power up 3 Pokemon to their max CP. Now this is probably one of the hardest tasks in all the tasks to get to level 50. It requires you to max 3 Pokemon to level 50. Now it costs 296 XL candies to take a Pokemon from level 40 to level 50. And this is where the difficulty comes in. Now the easiest way I find to get 296 XL candy is gonna be during community days. Community days is a very easy time as a level 40 plus player to get 296 XL candies for a Pokemon. So definitely focus on doing that. If you even want to save Stardust, you can always power up a lucky Pokemon as well, like we mentioned. Also, you don't want to sleep on the fact that trading Pokemon that were caught 100 kilometers away from each other will guarantee you an XL candy for that Pokemon. So for example, if you catch 296 Frillishes, for example, all you have to do is find a friend who has 296 Pokemon that were caught over 100 kilometers away from where your Pokemon were caught. So for example, if I catch my Pokemon in Ottawa and someone caught their Pokemon in Toronto, and then go ahead and trade all your Frillishes to them, and then you will have the candy to get a Frillish to level 50. So if you're not level 47 yet, just focus on grinding XL candies, 296 for 3 Pokemon, so you can go ahead and do this. And of course, there are certain Pokemon that are very common in the wild, like Bunnelby, Weedle, all that stuff, which will be very easy to get 296 XL candies for. Just always be catching Pokemon. And finally, earn 20 Platinum Medals, but we already talked about that as well. So for hitting level 47, you get 30 Ultra Balls, 25 Max Potions, 20 Max Revives, 25 Nana Berries, 1 Egg Incubator, 1 Raid Pass, and 1 XL Candy. So we're coming down to the end of it. 48 is going to be 21 million XP, plus the XP from the past levels. We have received 20 souvenirs from your buddy. So to receive a souvenir, your buddy needs to be at least an Ultra Friend level. So if your buddy is not an Ultra Buddy yet, then make sure you have one at Ultra Buddies. Now, souvenirs are pretty random, so what I recommend doing is just once your buddy's Ultra Buddy, just keep them in your buddy slot, feed them, play with them, all that stuff, and once in a while they will bring you souvenirs. Kind of hard to kind of force souvenir spawns as they're pretty random, but I think the more you play with a buddy, the more chance you have of getting a souvenir. Earn 300 hearts with your buddy. If you don't know when you're in your buddy tab, I can technically get as many hearts as I want with my Excadrill and then come down here, click swap buddies and come into any other Pokemon and then continue getting hearts. If all you do is get the feed your buddy, play your buddy, and take a snapshot of your buddy heart each day, but then switch into 20 buddies and do that 20 times, that is 60 hearts a day. So you only really have to get 3 hearts on 20 buddies for 5 days and you'll have this task complete. That's the fastest way to do it. And of course you can even get more hearts on each buddy if you do the battle hearts as well, which will half the time you can do this task. Walk 200 kilometers for your buddy. This just requires you to walk a lot. You don't really have to technically have your buddy fed and out on the map. You can just walk your buddy however, but this requires you to walk a lot and then walk 25 kilometers in a week 8 times. What you can do here is click on your profile and scroll down and it'll show you how far you've walked that week. And what you need to do is need to get 25 kilometers each week, but you need to do that 8 times. It doesn't have to be 8 times in a row. You can do, 25 kilometers this week and then wait 8 weeks and then do it again and keep doing it. But you just need to do it 25 kilometers 8 times. Cutoff for the time is gonna be on Monday at 9 a.m. local time. So you have to make sure you walk 25 kilometers before 9 a.m. on Monday to go ahead and get one of the 8 times towards this task. This will take you a minimum of 8 weeks to do. Just make sure that you're walking a lot and hitting that 25 kilometers each week. Getting level 48 will get you 30 Ultra Balls, 25 Max Potions, 20 Max Revives, 15 Silver Pineapple Berries, 1 Incubator, 1 Raid Pass, and 1 XL Candy. To get to level 49, it's going to be 25 million XP plus the XP from the past levels. You're going to need to make 10 trades with Pokemon caught at least 300 kilometers apart. Now, the easiest way to do this is going to be get some friends that are 300 kilometers away from you. So for example, I'm in Canada, maybe I'll get a friend who lives in Europe. When that friend sends you a gift, make sure you have an egg slot open and you might get a 7-kilometer egg. When you hatch that 7-kilometer egg, that Pokemon will technically be a distance Pokemon since they actually came from Europe. The gift came from Europe. You can also do this by getting raid invites from them. So technically if you catch a Pokemon that they invited you in a raid in Europe, it's technically a distance Pokemon. Now all you need to do is get 10 of these Pokemon and then go ahead, find a friend and trade these Pokemon with a Pokemon that was locally caught. And technically those Pokemon, the distance between them will be more than 300. You can search in the search bar distance 300 and then the minus sign and it'll show you all the Pokemon you have that were caught over 300 kilometers away from your location. Obtain 50 lucky Pokemon in lucky trades. So there's a couple ways you can do this. First of all, you can do 50 lucky trades with friends. Once you're best friends every day and you interact, there's a chance you become lucky friends. And then when you're lucky friends, the next trade you do will be an instant lucky Pokemon. Of course, you can go ahead and just do 50 lucky trades with friends. However, this does take a while. If you didn't know, when you're actually just randomly mirror trading, so not doing a lucky trade, there's around a 5% chance that a Pokemon randomly goes lucky. So what I recommend doing is doing a lucky trade each day with a friend, with a lucky friend. Then go ahead and for your other 99 trades of the day, just go ahead and randomly mirror trade Pokemon. Usually when I do around 99 to 100 trades, you'll get 5 lucky Pokemon from those trades. So although this task does take a while to grind, just make sure that you're maxing out your random trades each day and you should be able to complete it over time. Send 500 gifts to friends. This one just takes a while. You can send up to 100 gifts a day. So there is a cap on how many gifts you can send a day before you stop actually getting gifts from spinning Pokestops. But sending 500 gifts should be pretty easy. If you are in need of friends, I do have a Discord below which you can join and there is a friend channel in there where you can add people. Finally, earn 35 platinum medals. So like I said, the video on platinum medals, this is a task where it all leads up to, in which you need to earn 35 platinum medals. Some of the easiest platinum medals to get are going to be the type medals. So if you don't have all the type medals, get those. But again, check the link below to the video explaining all about medals and what are the easiest ones to get. Hitting level 49 will get you 30 Ultra Balls, 25 Max Potions, 25 Max Revives, 25 Pineapple Berries, 1 Egg Incubator, 1 Raid Pass, 1 XL Candy, and some new shoes, which you can check out right here. Finally, level 50 will require you 30 million XP on top of the XP from all the other levels, hitting a grand total of 176 million XP to get to level 50 from level 1. Make 999 excellent throws, which is just like an extreme version of those other 2 tasks we saw. Again, focus on those Pokemon in the wild who are like Wailmer, Gothita, whatever you find that's an easy excellent throw. During community days, this helps as well since the same Pokemon is spawning over and over again, so you can kind of learn the excellent throw pattern on that Pokemon. Like for example, Duskull community day is coming up, in which Duskull is actually generally a pretty easy excellent throw, so you can kind of learn his pattern and then do a lot of excellent throws in a day. Catch a legendary Pokemon in your next 5 legendary Pokemon encounters. Now, a very easy way to do this is just going to be opening a Melton box. Melton technically counts, like we mentioned before, as a legendary / mythical Pokemon, so all you gotta do is open a Melton box and catch 5 Meltons in a row. Defeat a Team Go Rocket Leader 3 times using Pokemon only 2500 CP or less. You're gonna want to find a Team Rocket Leader with your Rocket Radar. Currently right now, I think Arlo would be the easiest one to do this task on. Now you're gonna want to battle Arlo and you're gonna want to find out what his 3 Pokemon are. Then you're going to choose out of your Ultra League roster or whatever Pokemon you have under 2500 CP and just make sure your Pokemon counters his Pokemon. Once you defeat Arlo using that team, you can just do that 3 more times on Arlo. Of course, Arlo's lineup might change up, but just go ahead, try to find yourself another Arlo somewhere else and then find another Arlo after that and use the same or similar teams to defeat Arlo. It's actually a pretty easy task, 2500 1500 CP or less is not very hard. Finally, reach level 10 in the Go Battle League. This is a very easy task. Currently right now, to get to level 10 is very simple. Everyone starts at level 1. To get to rank 2, you just have to battle 5 times. To get to rank 3, you have to win 3 times. To get to rank 4, you have to win 4 times. To get to rank 5, you need to battle 5 times. To get to rank 6, you need to win 6 times. To get to rank 7, you need to win 7 times. To get to rank 8, you need to win 8 times. To get to rank 9, you need to win 9 times. And to get to rank 10, you just have to battle 5 more times. So it's very simple. You need, I think, a total of like 20 wins to get to rank 10 in Pokemon Go. So if you've never hit rank 10 before, don't be scared. Getting to rank 10 is very easy. Hitting level 50 will get you 50 Ultra Balls, 50 Max Potions, an Elite Charge Gem, 2 XL Candies, 5 Instances, 5 Lucky Eggs, 5 Super Incubators, 5 Lure Modules, and the level 50 jacket, which you can check out on screen right here. Now, I just want to mention level 43, level 45, level 48, and level 50 all do have a special research you get when you get to that level in which you can complete to get some bonus rewards. Level 43 tasks are on screen right now, so there's 4 pages of research, with the final page getting you some good amount of Stardust, candy, and even a Tortuga encounter. The level 45 tasks are on screen. Again, it's going to be 4 pages. You can complete them and you can get a Chimecho encounter and a special pose at the end. The level 48 research here, so we have all the pages here you can check out, which actually on the last page you actually get a Lucario encounter and an Axew encounter. And finally, we have the level 50 special research. So once you hit level 50, you get this special research. There's some tough tasks in here. Make 500 great curveball throws, but on the past page, you get a Noibat and you even get a Mewtwo encounter for hitting the level 50 task. So when you hit level 50, you do actually get a Mewtwo encounter. With that out of the way, guys, that's pretty much how you do all the level 40 to level 50 tasks and all the special research stories you do get to complete as well with it. If you guys like this video, please comment below. And if you have any tips for anyone that I didn't mention on how to do any of the tasks for any levels, feel free to comment them below, guys. We're going to see you in the next one. Follow for more tips. Peace.